Hello, I am Minecraft Phenom 08, and this is episode 93 of my series in which I will try to collect 1 billion iron ingots. In today's episode, I am going to be setting up a tree farm so that I can make ethanol. And the last episode, I determined that I thought that I was going to use, I think sugar maple as the tree for my apples, but I have since changed my decision to silver lime, and that's because right here we have a silver lime tree that I grew off camera, and it is pretty big and provides a lot of apples. It is 1 by 1, although I have bred just to see what it would be like, a 2 by 2 version and a 3 by 3 version of the same tree. But I think I'm gonna go with the 1 by 1 version because it provides a lot of apples, a little bit of wood, and lots of saplings as well. And it doesn't take up a hugely great area. So that's what we're going to go with. We should have several silver lime trees in our system here, and these are the version that we want. So let's just grab a bunch of those. And then we're going to need several other things as well. What we're going to do right now, though, is we're going to jet off to the site of my tree farm. And it is actually over here with my nuclear reactor. And that's just because tree farms can be not so kind to frame rates. And so I'm going to set it up back over here. Now, this building right here is where I'm going to actually produce the ethanol. I built it off camera. It looks kind of terrible, but that's okay. It is made out of lime wood because I want it to be made of the wood that or the trees that I'm going to be using in my farm here, and that is lime. So let's go ahead and see what we need. We do have a wireless access point over here. I might set up a monitor over here somewhere in case I have to craft new things, but for right now, let's just grab some of the stuff we need. First of all, we need a plant sower, and we totally don't have that. You know what? Is that what it's called? Yeah, it is. So I'm gonna be back once I get over back to my old base, or my base, because I need to automate a few things real fast. So I'm gonna be back here in a second. Okay, so I'm back at my main base, and what we're gonna do here is we're gonna automate a few things. Let's do the plant sower. We need one of these guys. First we need a flower pot. Do we have any bricks? We do. Cool. So let's go ahead and get the plant sower. And then we will also need plant... I have no idea what the plant interactor does. That's interesting. I do know I need some plant gatherers here. And do I have any iron hose? So we're going to need to automate this. Let's go ahead and grab a few of these guys. And I think we also needed some iron axes, so I just need another iron ingot here. So let's grab those as well. And then let's get our plant gatherer. Cool. Okay, so axe. We have these. And then let's get some area upgrades as well, or some range upgrades. And these are like so. And I'm not exactly sure which one I need. I have the gold version made. Let's go ahead and automate a bunch of these other ones real fast. Like I said, I'm not actually sure which one I need. 6, 5. And then let's do 4 as well. I know I don't need anything smaller than 4. So let's throw these in here. And then we can make we should be able to have everything we need automated. I hope. Okay, so let's get a plant sower. I'm going to go ahead and get 3 plant gatherers. I know in the past I used 2, but I have an additional trick up my sleeve. Let's go with some speed upgrades, and we can throw speed upgrades in these guys. So let's actually, I might be even be able to throw these into the plant sower as well. So let's grab all of those. And then we need range upgrades. And I'm not sure which one we need yet. So I'm going to hold off on actually requesting that one for now. So let's take a snooze and then head back. I actually set this thing up so that I have a teleport point. And here we are. I think this goes under the ground, and I actually marked the middle here. So let's go ahead and put this right here, and then I think my plant gatherers will be here, here, and here. And so let's throw in the upgrades real fast. Actually, let's throw them into these. That's weird. The second slot. Can I put in more? Nope. Because I want the range upgrade to be in the first slot. I just think it looks better. And then boom. Okay, so traditionally we have 1 range around, so this would be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I think we need the 6 range upgrade. So let's grab that. I think that's the silver. And let's grab a bunch of these. I'm not sure if they stack or not. They do not. That's fine. Okay, so range upgrades are in. Cool. Let's go ahead and throw these guys in. And I forgot that it only takes 16. So we can. Okay, so we need some more stuff here. We need power. We need storage for everything. So let's get working on that. I know we will have apples, saplings, and wood as our 3 outputs here. So let's grab 3 black hole units, 1 for each of those. And actually, let's grab a 4th because we will be converting the wood into charcoal to power this system. This will be kind of a self-powered system, kind of like my first tree farm that I had. Unfortunately, the first tree farm kind of had an inefficiency where I had to convert the rubber wood to jungle wood before I could convert it to charcoal. Well, that's fine. So let's grab some redstone furnaces. I don't know how many I'm gonna need. Let's also grab some item duct here, and we are going to grab the signalum plated version. Let's grab a bunch of servos. Let's grab some retrievers as well, because I know I'll need those. I'm also gonna need some fluid duct here. And we can just grab the. Let's grab this version. I think. Let's go with 4. Because what we're gonna do, I think, we need. Ooh, I need a fluid trash can. I can build that over here, though. So let's grab some stone. What else do we need? A bucket. I'm aware I have buckets with me, but I like to have a bunch of buckets with me at all times. And then I need a crafting table, which I should have right here. So let's just stick this guy over here for right now, and we can go ahead and make this thing. I think it's something like that. And we will need this for the sludge that these plant gatherers make. And so what we're going to do is we're just going to not do that. Put these fluid duct up here, and then we're just going to use. Let's use servos because they will be a little bit more efficient. And then we can just do something like so. Nope. I don't know why I did that. So that should be set up. Next we need our... Well, we need lots of things. Let's grab some shovels real fast. I know that those will be helpful. And we need furnaces and power. So what are we going to do for power? I think we are, like I said, it's going to be a self-contained system. But I think we're just going to use steam dynamos here. Let's see, do we have any other options? Not really. So let's grab some steam dynamos. I think I have some. Let's grab these resonant versions. I'm not sure what upgrades they have. But actually, let's just set them down real fast to see what upgrades they have. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, the steam boiler conversion augment out. And I think... I wonder if these will revert there. Parents ones, yeah. Okay, they just needed like updated. So we're actually going to be using the transmission coils here. Yeah, let's just do full transmission coils. I need 6 more, I think. Okay, cool. So those should be all set up. Should be 3 of a kind. I don't know why they didn't stack, but whatever. Like I said, next we need furnaces. These don't produce a whole lot of wood. So let's try to make do with 1 furnace for right now. We can keep the other one. And we need a conversion kit and some speed upgrades. I always say upgrades, but they're actually called augments. And let's get rid of... Was that the only augments I had? Oh well. Okay, so what we're going to do here is, I think, it's going to be input from the bottom and output to the right. Because I think we're just going to have a black hole unit right here for the charcoal. And then I think I'm going to have the dynamos underneath with a... I don't know how I want to do this. Let's get an energy cell. I know I need an energy cell. I think what I'm going to try to do is maybe plop the energy cell right here. Have it be in from each side and out to the bottom. And what we're going to do is we're going to place these dynamos right here. Let's rotate this guy. Cool. And then they'll feed power into the dynamo. The dynamo will feed power to the rest of the system. I think that'll work. And then obviously we're going to have to do some digging here in a second. So, so we need... Okay, so that's not going to work super well. I want these dynamos underneath. I definitely want them underneath. So let's dig down here. And you know what? Let's just grab this guy. And let's just make a huge hole. That way we have plenty of room. And then... yeah, let's just dig all the way out. We'll do the same thing over here. Okay, that should be good. And now we can grab the shovel. So we will need power and items to be transmitted from the ore to the plant sower. So we're going to need some impulse item duct here. Let's see. How do I want to do this? I think we can just do something like this. Okay, so the outputs will come out of this guy. We need some storage somewhere here. Let's grab some actual true blue flux duct as well. And we need 3 storages here. So that can be boom, boom, boom. And then we can use retrievers. Here, here, and here. Okay, so this one can be whitelist for sapling. No, you know what? I don't want this to be saplings. I want this to be apples. And there's a reason for that. Okay, this will be whitelist apples. This will be whitelist for saplings. And let's go ahead and just set these to be on. Let's do these all round robin as well. And then this can be limewood, and I should have limewood with, or not with me, but in my system here. And let's get rid of some of these stupid trees. So this one will be for limewood, whitelist, round robin, always on. Okay, so that should pull all of the items out of these guys. And that's fantastic. Out of this, we should, let's get some regular item duct as well. You know what, whatever. I'm not going to screw with it. So let's do something like this, where we have a servo here. We need to wrench this away. This needs to be always on. Okay, so the saplings will go in here, and as they can, they will be transmitted to the plant sower, which is fantastic. I do need to connect the power system up here, so we can do that with these just regular flex ducts. Didn't mean to do that. Okay, so the power should be hooked up. The items should be kept separate there. So now right here we have the wood coming in here, so the wood needs to go up here, and we can do that simply by doing this with a servo. Okay, so yeah, it just screwed up my inventory, so I need to log out real fast and then log back in. Sometimes if you're messing with servos and you try to right click it right after you place it, for whatever reason, it just kind of it screws with your inventory. It doesn't actually screw with your inventory, it just screws with how the game perceives your inventory. So if you just log out, log back in, everything should be fine. Okay, so that's set up. Wood should be coming in here. It should be turned into charcoal, which should go right here, and then I can set that up to go down to some dynamos. And I can just put the dynamos, and I want this back, down here in a row. And I think that's what I'm going to do. Just boom, boom, boom. I'm not sure if I can access inventory from the top side. I don't actually think I can. So what I'm going to have to do here is, let's set up a servo. Set this to be always on, round robin. And that doesn't need to be on round robin because there's only one inventory. And let's set up something like this. I didn't make this super easy on myself, but we're gonna get it done. Okay, so the items will come in, the charcoal will come in from that far side. The power should come up to the battery, which needs to be input from there. And I want the battery to be above so that I can see how much charge there is. You know what? I'm actually going to move this battery over just one. And I'm going to have it like this. And I actually don't think I need to get rid of that, because we're going to be output to the right. And then okay, so that'll need to be covered. What I'm going to do here is, I said go away. Okay. And then that needs to be wrenched as well. Okay, so that should be cool. That gives power there. This needs to be wrenched, and that needs to be wrenched. I need some sand covers. I think I have some, though. I do. Okay, so let's do some monster hunting real fast. And then, okay, so the power system should be close to being done. I need water, so let's get an aqueous accumulator. I do not have fluid ducts. I'm going to need at least 3 of those. Let's just grab several. Inventory's getting crowded. So I think I'm just going to put this underneath. So we can put it right here with output to the top and to each side. That should give water to everything once we get this all sorted out, I guess. Actually, it would be easier if I just set this over here. I knew that was going to happen. Because if we have water on... And I need another water bucket. Darn, come on. Actually, I should have just got rid of that. So we have water there, and then water here. We have an infinite source of water right here. It should be getting water, and it should be giving them water. Yes. Okay, so let's go ahead and fill in that, because we don't need that. And then, also cobble. And then dirt. Why did I do dirt there? This is sand. Sand. Let's go ahead and place these sand covers down as well. That way I can just get rid of them. I never have any luck placing the covers right here. So what I'm going to do real fast is... I hear an invasion force. Okay. So, back to the sand covers. Okay, so everything should look good now. Everything should be ready to go, I think. So that's output. This should get power. Those get power. That gets power. Okay, so what I think I need to do here is need to get some charcoal. Let's get rid of a few of these things. Let's get 3 stacks of charcoal and fire these guys up. Theoretically, the system should start working here. I think everything's all good to go. And you know what? While I'm at it, did I automate the muffler? I did not. So what I'm going to do real fast is I'm going to cover part of this up. I'm not going to cover all of it. Oh, come on, sir. I'm not going to cover all of it up because I want to make sure that it's going to work. Okay, so we see trees growing, we see trees dying, which is fantastic. One more thing I'm going to do real fast is here in the middle, I am going to put, not there, let's go here, here, and here, just to give me a little extra light from the middle there. And let's see, are we working? Cool. So I think everything's starting to work. Do we have some apples? That's not apples. Apples are down here. So we're going to need an access point to that because we're going to be taking the apples over here. Also, these saplings... Shoot. I need this to be elsewhere. Because I also need access to these saplings over here. So what I'm going to do real fast is I'm going to delete that and that. I'm going to do that. Because I need access to this side for the saplings. Because we will be taking the saplings and using them in this building. Probably in the next episode. And I don't know why I did that. I need that to be uncovered. So let's go ahead and cover what we can up. Is this thing already out of charcoal? I'm confused why this isn't working. It's because the redstone's wrong. That makes sense. Okay, so we see we have a boatload of extra power already, which is fantastic. Hopefully this continues to work flawlessly. I don't see why it shouldn't. It's a fairly simple system. But I think that should wrap it up for the system. It looks good. Looks like it's functioning well. Let's just leave it. And I'm not gonna, like I said, I'm not gonna cover this up because I need access to that in the next episode. So yeah, I can get rid of this though. So in today's episode, I managed to make this tree farm here, which is fantastic. I will be using it in the next episode to set up my ethanol refinery in this building. I need the saplings and the apples from this. And I think it's neat that I can have the system be self-powered just from the wood that I get from the system and turn that into charcoal. As of right now, I have 634 million iron ingots, which is pretty fantastic. Signing off, I am Minecraft Phenom 08, and I will see you next time.